Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in amma ba'du. On this occasion, let me complete the assignment of the linguistic course, which is the effective by our lecturer, Mr. Dr. Kaharuddin SAPM.Com, with communication and human social life. To understand linguistics, we firstly need to know the fundamental concept of language and communication. Do you agree with that? Why? I agree that to understand linguistic science, we must first know the basic concept of language and communication, because linguistics studies how language is used as a means of communication, where language is one of the tools used by humans to communicate. Apart from that, linguistics is also a science that studies the structure, use, and development of language itself. What do you know of communication? Explain your answer based on online and expert definition. My opinion on communication is based on the online definition of www.merriam-webster.com, which defines communication as a process by which information is exchanged between individuals through a system of symbols, signs, or general behavior. The definition of communication from linguists, namely Wood G. 2004 18 argues that communication is a systematic process in which individuals interact with installed symbols to create and interpret meanings. So, what I conclude is that communication is process of conveying or exchanging message, information, ideas, or feelings that involve the sender and receiver as message, either talk, sign, or symbol, in order to achieve mutual understanding effectively. How many communication systems do humans have? Explain your answer. The human communication system consists of three parts, namely the first, the speech communication system, which includes knowledge of semantical rules, the ability to process ideas and decide what to convey to the interlocutor. Next, knowledge of syntactical rules, the ability to unit language elements lexically and grammatically, and knowledge of phonological rules, the ability to make sounds in each language to distinguish words and meanings. Second, a writing communication system in which there is knowledge about content, linguistics, and the ability to organize information and how to convey or express it. And the third is the sign communication system, where we can find out the sign language manual alphabet, lexition, and sign language syntaxes. What types of knowledge do people have that they can produce their speech and their social interaction? Explain your answer. In order for a person to deliver a speech in a social environment, of course, they need various types of knowledge related to social interaction, communication, and linguistics, in which linguistics is a runner in grammar and language structure, including semantical knowledge or word meaning, syntax or sentence structure, and phonology or language sounds. This will be the potential for a person to be able to deliver speech in the social sphere and deliver it effectively. What is writing as a communication system? Between speech and writing communication system, which one attract most linguists' attention to be explored? Why? Please explain your answer. Writing is one of the communication systems where to convey message, information, ideas, and symbols that have been agreed upon so that they are easy to understand. Meanwhile, oral communication systems are natural, dynamic, and complex, which give a broader and more mature mind related to ideas. That is, the reason why linguists are interested in studying oral communication. Someone wants to communicate his or her abstract ideas or intention in written form. How many types of knowledge do he or she needs to ask? Please explain your answer concerning the 4 types of knowledge. There are 4 ways, namely, first, knowledge of content or information that will be expressed in the written form. Second, there is knowledge of linguistics, which is the ability to convey information by paying attention to language components such as grammar, lexis, syntax, etc., so that it's easy for readers to understand. The third is the ability to correlate and process information well so that it is interesting and understandably. And the fourth is how to convey information by paying attention to the preparation of structured and good paragraphs. What is gesture considered as a communication system? Please explain your answer according to the ideas of Bernardis P. and Gentiluzzi M. 2006 regarding gesture. According to Bernardis P. and Gentiluzzi M. 2006, there are 2 kinds of perspective regarding gesture. The first view is the gesture are used as additional support when a speaker finds it difficult to convey verbal expression or remember words in spoken language. The second view assumes that gesture and speech collectively form a communication system. From these 2 perspectives, it can be concluded that the first perspective refers to how gesture communication become an additionally support when there are limitations in verbal speech, while the second perspective saw that gesture and speech as units that can improve message understanding and strengthen good communication collectively. What do you know of informative gesture and communicative gesture? Which one is recognized as sign language? Why? Please explain your answer. Informative signals are signals that are indirectly and inadvertently used to communicate to provide information to the recipient. An example is a person faces the translate when embarrassed or nervous. This gives information to others, but this is not a deliberate form of communication. While communicative signals are signals that are used with the aim of communicating it internationally between individuals to convey message from one person to another. For example, when someone gives a thumbs up as a sign of praise or approval, and the use of finger spelling for the div. So I can conclude that communicative signs are included in sign language because the communication is used deliberately and has a clear intention and purpose to the interlocutor without using verbal. Do you agree with most linguists' claim that sign language are also types of natural language? Why? Please explain your answer. I agree that sign language is a type of natural language because sign language has the same linguistic structure and characteristic as spoken language. What components do deaf people, as the user of sign language, need to learn in? The component that needs to be learned by the deaf as the use of sign language is the sign language manual alphabet or finger spelling. Second, sign language lexicon spell quick finger markers in conveying a word. And the last one, sign language psychology refers to the rules and structure of grammar. So I think this is enough. Sorry for any shortcomings. Thanks for your attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.